They want you to be empowered, so they push that and glorify it in television, like with G.I. Jane and that. So this has been going on for a while, man. 3.4% of U.S. adults are gay, bisexual, transgender. The LGBT identification highest among younger, non-white, less educated. If you spend a lot of time watching network television, you would think most LGBT people are rich white men living in big cities, but the poll says these data suggest that the community reflects more diversity in the U.S. The ultra-conservative, anything that's real conservative is considered ultra-conservative or far-right. American Research Council squawked that while the LGBT population may be 3.4% of America, they seem to enjoy 100% accommodation. Again, that's the same with Zionists as well. Being straight, no longer normal, students are taught. This is recently from October 17th. In Australia, the education minister says the government is committed to stamping out homophobic bullying in schools, but his department won't approve teaching material aimed at stamping out heterosexualism. British police investigate lawmakers' anti-gay tweets. He wouldn't be the first. They calls discrimination a fundamental right. So it makes sense because he's a far-right conservative. Next up, we have Norway. Nix's award for Anti-Semitic Charity Award. So Norwegian Royal Palace was set to award Islamic Foundation head who has been accused of anti-Semitism. So the decision to withdraw the honor was announced Tuesday after the Oslo mayor canceled his participation. So, yeah, pretty interesting. He was warning of Jewish influence on media and lobbying. So this is the second time in Norway, and Sweden. They've had situations, like I said, the Zionists. I'm sure that they're starting to tick off those countries in Scandinavia, and that low turnout as Ireland votes to improve children's rights. So yeah, it says here Ireland had voted to amend its constitution to improve the children's rights. Actually, they were trying to give them the right to abort when they're like 5 years old or 10 years old. Really, really sick shit, and most people weren't for it. So that's a good sign, I guess. UK's Prime Minister's police reforms failed to impress. UK government has been warned that barely 1 in 6 people will bother to vote when Britain goes ahead with electing its first police and crime commissioners this week. So just like America, what was it, 60% or something like that didn't vote. So, I mean, people are just, they're detaching themselves from the system, which is good. Police, Polish police clashed with protesters on national holiday. This is from November 11th. Riot police in the Polish capital used rubber bullets and that on Sunday to break up a crowd of far right-wing extremists. Well, what were these dangerous